Now, let's talk about on the day of your departure at the airport. Before you go to the check-in area, someone will approach you to let you know that you have to go to the thermal scanning desk first para kunin ang inyong temperature. My temperature on my departure date was 97.1, so it was a seamless process for me. I was told if your temperature is 99.4 and up, you will not be allowed to check in. Before you leave their desk, they will hand you these four pieces of documents, and out of the four, you only need to fill out two of them. So you can fill them out habang nasa linya po kayo. You are now at the PAL check-in counter, so these are the following that you need to have with you. Number one, your passport. If you're non-Filipino and has no dual citizenship, you have to present your old passport, and kung iba na po ang name nyo because of marriage sa bago nyong passport, you have to bring with you your marriage certificate. Number two, proof of hotel confirmation for 7 nights and hotel drop-off arrangement. They're very strict about this. Dapat po 7 nights. Number 3 and 4, trace code and unique QR code. Ito po yung codes na ipinrint natin kanina or sinave sa smartphone nyo, if you remember. Number 5, the two forms from the thermal scanning desk that you just filled out. Nung kinunan po kayo ng temperature, inabutan kayo ng papel and dalawa doon, you filled out. Yun po yun. And this is just a reminder about your luggage. Kahit hindi po puno ang eroplano, they are very strict sa weight ng luggage. You still have 250 pounds and ang carry-on is 15 pounds. The one that you're watching right now was a very unfortunate situation. The lady in red had to take her boxes back dahil nag-overweight. Moving on, now you will see what the airport looks like ngayong panahong pandemic. Hindi po katulad ng dati na maraming tao. I noticed that most of the shops and restaurants are closed. Even the waiting area. I travel to the Philippines almost every year, and this is the very first time na nakita ko po na ganito kakonte ang waiting area. Then once we got on the plane, one thing I noticed, everyone was wearing double mask and of course face shield. For the seating situation, it is only one seat apart and therefore the 6 feet distancing did not apply to this flight. That's something to consider if you truly want to fly because I can imagine it will be a huge concern sa lahat ng mga pasahero. To reduce the interaction of PAL crew with passengers, you will be handed a bottled water pag upo nyo. This way, you have this the entire duration of the flight. Pag-usapan naman po natin yung form. Everyone will be handed 7 different forms. Unlike before, we only get 2 forms. I highly recommend to fill out these forms as soon as you can so you will be out of your way because it will be very time consuming. And before everyone gets off the plane, one of these forms will be collected by someone. It will be the health declaration card and you have to write in sa upper right hand corner. There will also be some announcements instructing the passengers where to go, what to do pagbaba po ng eroplano. And that person you see in white suit is taking the temperature of all the passengers before they get off the plane. I'm home, finally. So this time, I was headed to the area where I have to present and confirm my 7 nights hotel accommodation plus my hotel drop-off. And it took me an hour dun po sa pila para ma-confirm. And after nun, I had to go back to another line para naman po sa pila ng pagbabayad ng swab test. Prepare to spend 2 hours of your time in this area before you head to the immigration and then luggage claim. You will also run into a list of hotels na kasama sa quarantine hotels. I'm happily staying here at Astoria Plaza in Ortigas. Towards the end of this video, I will have a short tour of my hotel room. Like I mentioned earlier, 2 desk po ang pipilahan nyo, and I spent 1 hour sa bawat isang desk. This first desk is the Hotel and Transportation Verification Desk. You then have to present your QR code, bio page of your passport, and a copy of your hotel confirmation, the affidavit of undertaking, and then you will also be given a secure color-coded sticker para sa inyong hotel transfer. There will be a fee of $4 or 200 pesos para sa color-coded sticker. So now, let's move to the next desk. Ito na po yung pagbabayad ng swab test. Once again, you have to present your QR code, your passport. You also have to pay 4,000 pesos. And if you don't have some peso with you, in dollars, I think I paid $47 and change. 2 hours later, natapos po tayo sa transaksyon sa area na yan. Now, I was headed to immigration sa part na to. So, this sign says, exit to immigration. The good news is, from here on, everything will be quick. The usual thing na nakikita natin, maraming pila sa immigration and baggage claim, hindi po. Masyadong maluwag, and that's the positive thing. Here, I got picked up by my hotel transportation. He will be taking me to Astoria Plaza in Ortigas. This gentleman's name is Robert Sarmiento, and I will have his information in the description box below. I'd highly recommend Robert to anyone because he provided me with an excellent service. Now you see that I finally arrived at this beautiful Astoria. Before you enter the hotel and check in, you have to go through this whole body sanitizer. The last information I have for you, I will be scheduled to have my swab test on February 10th, which is on schedule because that will be my 6th day. And I'm hoping to get the result within 12 hours. Kaya po nasabi ko kanina, I'm very passionate about succulents and I make videos and release them once a week. Videos that talk about care guides and propagation for succulents. If we share the same passion, I invite you to watch my other videos, subscribe to my channel, and while at it, hit that notification bell so you can be informed when my next video launches. This is just a special episode dahil nga gusto ko po talaga maging resource sa mga kababayan natin na gusto sanang umuwi pero nauunahan ng takot. That's all I have for today. Sana po lahat ng information na na-share ko sa inyo based on my experience ay makatulong sa inyong mga kakilala, kamag-anak. Please feel free to share them. And always remember to do what you love. This is Nadette, signing off.